Welcome back, guys, for more Timberborn. What are we going to do in this episode? We're going to speak very quickly because we don't have a lot of time. We're going to get straight on with it. There were three reasons for like getting a move on. Firstly, I had several comments saying, let's talk more build. Okay, fine. Secondly, we had an adulting day. Sorry, these things do happen. We both had dental appointments. We had to take a relative to physio. We had to do some chores and errands and stuff. So, long and short of it is, I haven't got a lot of time. So I need to get on with this as fast as possible. There's a third reason, but I've forgotten it. So I'm just going to get on with it. Okay, it is cycle 131, day 34. So we've moved on about just over a full cycle, like a full cycle in like maybe 10 days or something. Right, and as you can see, we've made significant progress. Round the back, the back wall is completely done. Awesome. And I've put in some stairs where we had connections through here and here at the end of the builders and haulers. I've put staircases going down in both directions, and this one actually has some platforms going across here to connect us to Archie so that we can still get into Archie if we need to. I'm not massively keen on this. Like, I suppose a better way of saying would be I hate it, but I can't put a bridge from either, like, I can't put a bridge on either side. So we're kind of stuck with that for the moment until I come up with a better solution. This is like, I love this. This is so much better now, having these freestanding, not being up against the wall. Love that. You're still talking, Sky. Yeah, I know. I've got to tell you some things, haven't I? Right, the pumping solution. Let's go. Which is the best end to show you the pumping? I suppose this end, probably. Yeah, probably this end. This is how the pumping solution is going to work. I'm going to blast through. Don't talk about it. Do it. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. We're going to blast through here. Okay, there's a bit more that I need to do. All right, I was just going to tell you about, but let's just do it at the same time. So rip that power connector out, and we'll put in a couple of levies there to seal that off. We'll do the same at the other end. Do I actually need this path anymore? I really don't actually. Go on then. We'll get rid of that. We'll demolish that. And yeah, and I want to throw in a couple of levies on this end. Where are levies? Oh, I remember. Yeah, there they are. Okay, that'll seal this off. We're going to blast straight through here. I need to rip this stuff out, don't I? Yep. So rip that out. Do you need to rip all of it out, Sky? Yeah, probably not, actually. I need to rip probably at least that out. Yeah, go on. Let's rip that out. Okay, so we're going to blast through here. So this has got to go all the way down. So boy, have I got to do this relatively quickly. So we want that, and then this is going to go across here. So we're going to have a 3-wide channel. God, that was some bad laying of dynamite. Could I have done that worse? I think if I tried really hard and concentrated, I could probably have done that worse. Look how fast they get this done though. Right, so we blast through here. We've got a 3-wide channel. By the way, I did some more research about the water, and I was partly wrong and partly right. So I'm going to explain this to you because I think it's important. Evaporation is a big deal. A lot of people keep suggesting things that involve using a 1-wide channel, right? A 1-wide channel loses more water than a 3-wide channel. Literally. Now, you might think, but no, I can't. It does. Like, there are posts on Reddit which explain this, some of which are slightly contradictory. I said that, and also, I haven't got this 100% down because it's like, I don't know whether there's been multiple changes. I thought there was only one set of changes, but maybe there haven't been. I read a bunch of stuff where it was like, it's only up to 4 tiles. So it's all about the surrounding tiles. If you have a single tile, right, then there's a standard evaporation rate, right? Now, when the evaporation changes came in, that went up from like just 100% to 125%. If you've got a single tile, then that jumps up to 1,125%, right? A single tile will evaporate in like 2 days, like boom, gone. Whereas a regular tile will evaporate like a tile that's surrounded by water will take like 22 days or something. Right? When you factor that in, if you look at a 1 wide channel versus a 3 wide channel, how much water you'll actually lose, you'll lose more from the 1 wide channel than you will from the 3 wide channel. So that's a really important thing to know about. The thing that I got wrong, well, I still cannot get a definitive answer. I thought that it was only up to 4 tiles, the evaporation. So if you'd got a tile that had 4 adjacent water tiles, that was minimum evaporation. But I've also read some other posts that say it's up to 8. So I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I will try and get a definitive answer, and I'll let you know when I get it. But as far as channels go, 3 wide channel is the optimum. If you go to 4, it's worse, right? You go to 5, it's worse. You go to 2, it's worse. You go to 1, it's horrific. 3, if you're having an irrigation channel like this is the best way to go. The absolute best irrigation solution is 3x3 pools or ponds or mini lakes or whatever the hell you want to call them. This was a lot of talking, Sky. You said no talk, more built. All right, I've just built all of this, for goodness sake. Doesn't that earn me like a little explanation of something important? Okay. Right, so what was I doing? So we've got this 3 wide channel. We can actually blow all of that. I'm going to pause it because I don't want to waste water. So the water's going to come straight through here from the main reservoir. We're going to have a 3 wide channel here into the main emergency reserve dam. And then all we're going to do is get some pumps. I need to remove that path, don't I? Yep, yes I do. Sure you want to do this now? Maybe you should put the pumps in later. I don't know. I may after I've shown it to you, get rid of them and put them in like last. But basically, we're going to have a row of pumps along here. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this is that it's staggeringly boring in terms of being a design. So we're going to have pumps all along here. We can get 7 in. If we have 7 at this end and 7 at that end, in order to cope with the 8 CMS water that's being produced, clean water that's being produced during a wet season, we would actually need 8 at each end. You know what? 7's good enough. It'll do. So this is going to pump water out of this channel, i.e. the main reservoir, when it gets up to exactly the right height, right? Because we're dipping in just the tip, the way we like to, and then that's going to get pumped into this channel, and this channel is going to be all the way, like as deep as it can be. This is going to be as deep as it can be. So we're going to be hopefully saving as much water as we possibly can. It's a little bit boring though. I have considered having this like step forward, which would be a more interesting design. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably make a final decision after this little segment, and I may redesign it. We'll see. But that's the mechanism. Whether it's straight or whether it's stepped really doesn't make any difference. I do like the idea of the stepped, but it's a bit more work. And I am so pushed for time. Seriously, I should have just said, sorry guys, no video today, but I'm really trying to stick to a daily schedule as much as I possibly can. Right, that's what I'm going to be focusing on now. Let me just go and do it, see if I can get this end done. Okay, good Lord, we are on cycle 132, day 15. This has taken a while. I was getting nervous because this tree is going to die in like 3 days. Are they? Yeah, they're done. Right, okay. I think all I need to do to get this in is to put in the impermeable floor tiles. Boom. And then hook up the power. I think, he said, with an alarming lack of confidence. Is that right? I have made... I'm going to edit all this out. I made so many mistakes. No, if I edit it out, I don't have to... This has gone so smoothly, guys. It's actually been a joy. I wish you could have seen it, but we just don't have time in this episode. It was... Seriously, I was so on it. I came up with, like, genius ideas to get everything done incredibly quickly. And it was, frankly, a wonder to behold. It was a Timberborn masterclass. It really was. Like shockingly good in every possible way. They've done all this. I'm wittering on. My trees are dying. So what do I need to do now? I've got to... I wonder what I've messed up. Like, seriously. We'll find out now, I guess. Have I... Yeah, I've got to... Okay, it's fine. It went brilliantly. It was just awesome. The whole thing, the whole process. Right, those are in. Go. I'm flattening out this. I decided in the end to go for the stepped approach, which I think is like, it's difficult to tell with all the bridges on, but I think it's going to be, I mean, it's certainly a lot more interesting. I'm flattening this bit out as well. Let's blow those. Use your hotkeys, guy. Yeah, all right. And I think is it just those? Please tell me it's just those. Yeah. God. It's been a bit of a pain, let me tell you. I can actually start laying this in, can't I? Yeah. This is all turning. This is turning. Yeah, we're starting to pump. We had a successful wet season, by the way. We had I think it was a full 5-day wet season. We were maxed out, we were overflowing into here, so it was all good. We just need to get the water pumped up into here. Still haven't got... Oh, but of course it's got to fill all of this up. Oh, good Lord. Come on, get round here, for goodness sake. How long we got left on these? 2.8 days. That's only 2 days. They're all different. That one's 2.3, that one's 4, that one's 2.1. So 2 was, I think, there's 1.9 days. Ooh, I cut that a bit close. All right, well... It's all greening up now. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing amongst the maple pastry crowd and probably the catalyst people. All right, awesome. Let's get back over here. Right. God, I think I've got through the worst of it. This area here was a freaking nightmare to get all this done. But no, sorry, I forgot. This went really smoothly. This terrain was very forgiving, and it just went in like a dream. It was just awesome. I couldn't have gone better, really. Right, let's get next lot of that laid in. Now I can just go to 3s, can't I? Yeah. Actually, do I want to do that? But see, how deep is that? Is it 3? Oh, you know what? Just lay in the 3s on the top, you idiot. And then you'll see, when you blow it up, if it matches what's below. And then you'll know if it's 3. Hooray. They are throwing it in pretty quickly, which is nice. Come on, guys, get it done. Although, to be honest, now I've got this connected, there's not really any rush. This is all good again. All right, cool. I can kind of chill now. I was panicking about those trees dying. I really didn't want those trees to die. Let's blow all of that. Awesome. Let's get the next lot laid in. And all of that, please. Blow this lot up here, and then I'll find out whether this is down to the same level. No, of course it's not. Of course it's not. What is it? 1 off? Yeah, looks like 1 off. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So lay all of that and all of... Oh, good Lord. It's a bit of a mess. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, I mean, it's just a case of getting this down to the bottom level all the way around here. And then we can start putting in the pumps. Right. I think this gets us down to the bottom level in the bottom reservoir. Is that? Yes, it is. Wahaha. See, told you it was totally smooth, totally easy, not a problem. That leaves me with this. Now, if I blow this, hopefully it will get down to the same level as this. Yes. Awesome sauce. So now I can just go to 3s and just take this down as far as it will possibly go. Okay. So, oh, and I can actually go around the corner and start doing that as well. You know what? Why not? Why not? Go for it. We should be able to get all of this done with a bit of luck. I'm going to have so much tidying up work to do after this. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot. And I just need to accept the fact that there's going to be a lot. Do you know how much there's going to be? Picture.
It's going to be a lot.
How did you know? You've been doing some sneaky research. Oh, God. I don't even want to think about doing that end after doing this end. Okay. How are we doing? Can we lay out? Yes, we can lay absolutely everything. So that's awesome. And they're laying it in super fast, which is awesome. I've got to say that they've really been on the ball. And they've needed to be with all the blooming... with all the absolutely perfection laying in that I've been doing up until this point. It's been just an absolute pleasure to behold, quite frankly. Can I rip these out now? I think I can. I actually, like, the one smart thing I did was I dynamited down these layers, right? And then put the pillars in and then started dynamiting, which is what I should have done on these ones. I should have dynamited them all the way down rather than just put these in. But hey, you live and learn, right? Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. I've got to do... Oh, I've got to change all the... Oh. Oh, dear. I could very easily get grumpy, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I could very easily get grumpy at some of the comments that I've had recently, but I'm not going to. No, they shall not win. They shall not win. They shall not pass. They shall not win. No, no. Have they laid all of this in? Because this is going to be some pretty big blum and bum boom when they've done it. They haven't done. You know what? Let me get a little bit more done, and we'll come back and then we'll have some massive boom boom. Okay, I haven't actually done anything else because I've just been sitting here contemplating what a complete maroon I am. Ugh. Can you see the problem here? Can you? If I'd have put these platforms on this side and then put the bridges going that way, I could then have dynamited this down. The thing is, I can't put the bridges on there because obviously it blocks the path, so they wouldn't be able to get to them. So I've actually got to demolish these and rebuild them facing the opposite way. Like, seriously, almost everything I did over here was like that. Sorry, like everything over here went just so... But it was, you know, when you're in the zone and just everything you place, it's just like, oh my God, I didn't even realize how good that was going to be. That's what it was like. It was brilliant. Awesome. I enjoyed every second of it. I'm really tempted to flatten this area of the map and rebuild it again. In fact, I'd like to make the terrain a bit rougher so that it'd be more of a challenge, because that's what I love. That's what I live for, quite frankly. I tell you what, Picture, why don't you tell them what you're doing?
I'm playing Frostpunk.
Yes, Picture is playing Frostpunk. Picture loved the original Frostpunk, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And Frostpunk 2 coming out, you were quite keen.
I was looking forward to it.
And then we discovered what a pile of poo it is, because it's so incredibly unengaging, to the point of a lot of the gameplay is just boring. I mean, the frost breaking mechanic is the most pointless thing I think I've ever seen in a video game. It's like, oh, this area is covered in ice. You have to break the ice. So you click on 8 hexes. Why is it 8 hexes for a start? Why can't you do 7 or 9? No, you have to do 8. Yeah, but I only want like 6. No, you have to do 8. Well, okay, fine. So I click on those hexes, and then some autonomous machines literally appear from under the snow, which is... They don't even walk. Like, do you remember the autonomans in Frostpunk 1? And they just appear out of the snow, wander around aimlessly, and then the snow suddenly changes to appear exactly the same. And then it says, done. It's like, what? Why the hell did I have to do that? Seriously, I mean, it's the worst piece of busy work I've ever seen in a stupid game. What I don't get is, I mean, these are essentially the same developers. I'm sure they've had some changes of personnel, but these are essentially the same developers that did Frostpunk 1. How could they get Frostpunk 1 so right and Frostpunk 2 so wrong? It was funny because when you cranked up Frostpunk, and I saw that you were sitting watching the trailer, and I started watching the intro trailer, and it, oh my God, The difference between the two games, it's like you watch the intro for Frostpunk 2, and by the end, you're like, oh my God, I'm so bored. But you watch the intro for Frostpunk 1, and I wanted to play again.
Yeah, it's so engaging. It's like,
Well, you see these people, and they're struggling through the snow, trying to get to their new place, and then you see this glimmer of the furnace, and you get a top-down view, and it just slowly comes to life. The fire of the furnace. It's like, oh, I want to play. But the struggle that you actually see, the struggle of the people and stuff, it's so engaging. Right, I've got this done now. So now I can actually start laying this in, and then whenever we want, we can just break this and flood into here. Now, I have thought about, do I actually want to dynamite this down like all the way and just have this as a single reservoir? Or do I want to do the same kind of thing that I have done elsewhere? And make it a separate section. It is actually, I could make this a separate section. So if we bring this down to the same level as this, right? And then we'd have to put in a sluice gate and a channel like coming out here, which we could totally do. Then we could have like this empty first, and then this empty second, and then maybe this empty third and this empty fourth or something. I just don't know whether it's worth it. Honestly, I don't think it is. Sky, you're doing exactly what you said you wouldn't do. Loads of talking and no building. Right, this is going to be one hell of a boom boom. My God, this is endless. Let's get past Jughead. It's still going. Still going. Boom. That was a big boom boom. That might be the bottom, you know. Oh, is that the bottom? Please don't let that be the bottom. No, it's not the bottom. I wonder how much further have we got to go. I did actually dynamite these down to the bottom. We had to go, oh no, we had to go down 5 times, so we've got 2 more to go. Yeah, that's a triple. It's sticking 1 out. It's definitely 2. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to start laying this in, which is going to obviously take a little while. No, I tell you what we'll do. Because I think we're ready. Oh, now, I was going to say, I think we're ready to lay in the pumps. But the thing that I need to think about is getting the power to the pumps. That is a very good point. It's all, well, we do have, oh no, we've got power right here, haven't we? Yeah. So literally I can just lift that up, take it across, go up into the first pump. And then, yeah, so do I have to do anything else in here? I don't think so. So I can get rid of these bridges, I think. Gotta hope. Please let stuff start going right. Now, this is going to be the issue. If I throw the pumps in, then I won't be able to build the connectors. So I need to put in all the connectors first, don't I? Yes, I do. All right. I think I might be getting something right, which is very worrying. So we'd want connector there, and then it flips around. We want connector there, and there, don't we? Yeah, we do. Then, now these bridges are all going to be in the wrong place, though, because the pumps are going to go in, let's see, the pumps are going to go in like that. Oh, can I put the pump? No, it's red. No, so I'm going to have to move the bloomin' stupid bridges to one side just to get them built. Now, yeah, I'll just do it. It is what it is. Get over it, Sky. This is the life you've made for yourself. You have to live it. Okay, fortunately, I did realise that I need to finish dynamiting this before I rip these out and move them. So have they finished? I think probably they have. Yep. And I can start dynamiting this down as well, which is actually kind of sort of important. Let's start ripping that out. Good. Right. Let's blow this again. But we're gonna. You've seen one. You don't want to watch. You don't see another big boom, do you? Good Lord, you're a boom addict. You want to see more boom? Okay. You want to hear the boom boom as well? It's a little bit kinky. Wanting to listen in. Good lord. Can't they have some boom boom in private? Let's go around the corner. Just kind of fun to watch, isn't it? It's very... Dynamiting is a very, very voyeuristic pursuit. Okay, now that that's done, now I actually can rip these stupid bridges out. So, yeah, but I do have to put them back in to actually get this stuff built, which I will do off cam. But I'm sure you want to see them going in. I know I would want to see them going in. So, you can see... Well, you can't see. I mean, you probably can see. But that just... Like, just the tip dips in. Stop it. Just the tip dips in to where the water will come to. God, I hope it does. Oh, we'll find out soon. That one won't go there. Why? Oh, because I've got to get rid of this platform. Oh, oh man. I've got to rip the first platform out first, because when I put that there, we would be able to do it, but I'll just do it and get it done. Dynamite that. Let's make that a really high priority. Get that done ASAP. Now, are we going to get any trapped beavers? No, we won't, because they can't actually get... They can build this one and this one, but they can't, like, actually get through here. How have they built that one? Oh, because they built it from there, didn't they? And then they built that one. Okay, good job. Well done, beavers. I'm actually impressed. All right, is that dynamite in yet? Yes, it is. Detonate. Boom. That... yeah, that gets rid of that. Then we can get rid of the other one, can't we? Yeah. Okay, cool. No, is that? Oh, no, it's 3 and 2, isn't it? Yeah, it's 3 and 2. I've got to do one more. There we go. Again, make that a very high priority. Oh, man. It's so fiddly sometimes doing the dynamiting. You know what? They can do that from there, can't they? Yes, they can. So I can actually put the pump in. So... Get the pump put in. Boom. There it goes. Right, that's all the pumps put in. There. Oh, they've done that bit of dynamite. Good. Let's blow that. Do I start blowing this and actually filling this up? Yeah. Why wouldn't we actually? Because we can actually get this going. Now, is there any reason not to get it going? I don't see any reason not to. Which probably means that there is. Based on the evidence so far. Let's keep blowing that up, shall we? Yeah, let's keep blowing that up. I was thinking that at some point I would remove this this section. I couldn't take that out. But I'm thinking now that maybe that just stays there because it's just a little bit of an extra feature. And I kind of like it. So yeah, I think that's going to stay there. Right, that dynamite's going in. So I only need... you know what? I can do this with 2 bridges, can't I? Yeah. Okay. Well, don't just stand there like a lemon. I'm not standing. I'm sitting down. I'm playing a blown computer game. What are you talking about? That allows us to do those. Okay, cool. That'll be all of our pumps in. They are all connected together. Yes. Good. Right. So let's do this. Rip that. You know what? Pause, because we want to get this. We want to get this built before the. So I'm going to have to take that out, aren't I? Oh, this is going to be a little bit of a nuisance. Is there a better way to do this? Not really. I was just thinking if I take that tile out and put a platform, but I can't really get through. So I'm going to have to take this over the top, aren't I? Oh, man. And the problem is that I can't just take it even from there, which is what I was thinking. So I think I'm going to do it like this. I think I'm going to rip out a section of 3. Yeah, take out that section. We'll have the power going up. That needs to be this way. So the power will go up there. This we need to curve around it like that, and then like that. A 3-way plugs into there. Okay, so we want to go over the top of this. We're going to need a platform there, and then we're going to need what do I want? That's a good point. Put another platform in. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. And then we want, what, an upward shaft and top it off. Flip, flip. Cool. Then we want to go up again, don't we? Yeah, we want to go up again. A couple of vertical shafts. Boom, boom. Top it off. Boom. And then finish it off with straight shaft, straight shaft. Now, they can build that from the corner of there. This they can build. This they can build. Yeah, they can build it all. Go. All right, cool. Let's do a little bit more dynamiting. Okay. I've got to say, I have been struggling with this as to whether this should be a separate section and have the channel and whatever. But I think I'm going to go for the simple option and hope that it doesn't cause any problems. And if it does, you know, I can always change it. Can't I? Yes. Yes, you can, Sky. You can. It is possible to change things in Timberborn. I only discovered that a couple of days ago. I thought everything was permanent and you couldn't change anything. Oh, by the way, I suppose I'll tell you about this. I have changed these pumps. These pumps are now correct. All of the pipes are on that side and this side. So hopefully I'll stop getting comments about that. It's like, I know. I saw it during editing. Then I was told during the premiere. Then I was told repeatedly on every episode after that, endlessly. Okay, cool. What am I doing? I have no idea. Oh, good Lord. That was good timing, Sky. You were there for it springing to life. Look, we've got all of the cogs are turning. So we have power to these. So now all we need is to fill up the reservoir. We are almost full here. So we filled up this side. Cool. We are overflowing into this side. So I guess we do it, don't we? Yeah, I suppose. So let's blow this. I tell you what, I will continue getting this down to the bottom layer. That might be the last one, actually. Okay. Oh, look at it flooding round. Awesome sauce. And filling up beautifully. I tell you what, we'll come back when this is actually full and we're getting close to the point of pumping some water. How about that? Oh, be excited. Well, we had 4 days of water before the warning. We've got a bad tide coming in. We've still got 1.8 days. We're not quite there. We've got, but I think it's like less than a tile till we get there. But I've just noticed something. I thought that I'd done all of this and I don't have to worry about that anymore. Archie is complete. But actually, no, because I forgot that I still need to do this bit. You lemon. So, how did I do it? Oh, I remember how I did it last time. I put levees across there. Yeah, I put levees across there, and then I had to put 2 there because these stick out. Yeah, I remember. Which means that I need to get rid of these bits. Goodbye. Put the levees in like that. Then I can take that out. Yeah, and then I can put the what are they? Floodgates. Floodgates. Yes, floodgates. I use them so infrequently. I forget what they're called. Okay, floodgates. And then, one more. Come on. You're going to get this done and boom. Yes, you did. Good job. All right, rip that out. Rip that out and put the floodgates in. Just singles across there. Now, what have I got this set to on this side? I think it's like, you know what? I don't even remember. 0.8? No, 0.65. Okay. Which is the default setting, which is fine. 0.65. Excellent. All right, cool. I was going to say when they get those done and they were just like, boom. And of course they always leave 1. Thank you. All right, that's done. And you know what, guys? I think Archie's finished. That is the last bit of Archie. Good Lord. Archie is performing very nicely. Look, these have emptied out. So no, we no longer have the evaporation going on in those 2 sections. And look, the middle is filling up nicely. This is actually a pretty good solution. I've got to say, I'm very, very pleased with that. We've got the cascading water at the front. Good Lord, this is really coming together. Are we pumping? We are pumping furiously. We are pumping furiously. And we're getting water into the emergency reservoir. Could you be a bit more excited, Sky? Oh, look, the water is coming down here. It's beautiful. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, it's going to get down to here. It can't go beyond this point. But I can blow that up. So we've still got to do this end. This end is going to be different in only one respect. And that is that we're going to have an arrangement like this so that the water can come out the bottom. But if we're going to do that, rather than have that water just come into this whole area and suffer massive evaporation, what we actually need to do is have a channel that goes just to here. Yeah. And that's obviously going to have to be a 3-wide channel. So, ooh, yeah, well, that's going to... So I'm going to have to redo some of this. We're going to have like a 3-wide channel that comes out here. But the problem with that is that then what do we do about the water that's going to be trapped outside that channel? I think we're going to have to fill in the bottom layer and just leave a 3-wide channel going to there. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Okay, the bad tide has started. Let's see, how much water did we get into the emergency store? Let's go down and have a look. We got a couple of tiles. And that was on only 7 days of water. So if we'd had another day of water, we could have stocked a bit more away. So I'm thinking another day of water, what? Another couple of tiles, so maybe we'd have been for like 4 tiles high. Very possible. And actually, we're still continuing to pump. Yeah. We're still continuing to pump into there. While we've still got like 1 tile of water. That is actually potentially a little bit of an issue, maybe. The other thing I need to think about is overflow. Yeah, because I haven't built in an overflow. Oh, good Lord. Okay, then maybe I'm going to have to dynamite like 3 tiles here and have a little overflow. Yeah. If I dynamite those tiles down, they'll be connected to the main reservoir. So that would work. We can do that on both ends. That'll give us plenty of overflow room. So that works. Okay. I think that's gonna work all in all. Couple of little changes required, but generally very pleased. The other nice thing is it gets power to here up to this level. And we're going to need power at this level because we're going to be putting in the fun stuff. So I'm going to be very interested to hear your comments and see what you think about this. Is this good? Was it a good idea having the stepped design? Is that a bit more interesting? I think it was going to be a bit boring just having the flat end. And I am wondering, like with this, should this do something a bit more interesting in this? Like, should this like come straight out and then step back in like this at this end? Maybe. I could be persuaded because this is just a little bit boring. I did think about kind of rounding this end off a little bit to make it more interesting. That is something else that we could potentially do. I don't like it to be too blocky, and it was looking very blocky, but now I'm very impressed with this. Sky, you're doing lots of talking. Yeah, but it's the end of the video, so that's what I do. I do a little bit of talking and, you know, just pad things out a bit, frankly. You know, because I like yakking. I love the sound of my own voice. That's what it is. How are we doing? Are we still pumping? Right. Okay, we've stopped. We have stopped. So what did we end up? Because there's one more point that I want to make. So we ended up with about like 2.5 tiles. So let's say that we'd had like another day. We'd have probably got what? At least another 1.5. So yeah, so 4 tiles. But of course, if we'd had the pumps at the other end working, that would have been double that, which would have been like 8 tiles of water. Now, how high would that have taken us? 3, 6, would have taken us up to there. Well, we can only go another, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7, maybe 8 tiles. So we pretty much half filled the emergency reserve, which I think I'm gonna chalk that up as a success. I think this works. And I mean, this is all water that would have just gone off the map and been wasted. So saving it, I think has got to be good news. And of course, it's in a very deep reservoir, right? So the evaporation per tile of water stored is going to be very, very low. It's going to be very efficient. So that's all good news. Okay, guys, we're going to leave it there. Picture, can I disturb your Frostpunk enough? How are you doing, by the way?
I'm doing okay. I'm muddling through.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know, tell them how you are learning to play on, like, extreme mode.
I'm watching your old videos.
She's actually watching my... You were actually impressed.
Yeah, you were so on it with your resource allocation and sorting out your people.
What was that one thing that I did? Well, when I saved the 10 people.
Yeah, so you made people go and build a gathering hut, and as soon as they were done, boom, you put them to work in it.
That was because they built the road on the way there, then built the gathering hut, so they didn't have to go like walk back and walk there. And then before they could go back, I put them those 10 to work in the gathering hut.
Yeah.
God, I was on it. I was on it back in those. Not like now. Those days are long gone. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Say good night.
Good night, guys.
We'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.